Hello everyone, welcome back to Conflict Zone 24 News. I'm your host, and today we're going to uncover why China's J-20 stealth jet is far more than just another aircraft. The story of the J-20, nicknamed the Mighty Dragon, is not only about speed and stealth, but about strategy, power, and the changing face of modern warfare. The J-20 entered service with China's People's Liberation Army Air Force in 2017, but its story goes back years before that. Designed by the Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group, this fifth-generation stealth fighter was conceived to compete with the world's best jets like the American F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning Roman II. But the J-20 was never just a copy. It was meant to fit China's unique strategic needs, giving it reach, power projection, and the ability to challenge air dominance in the Asia-Pacific. China hasn't stopped at one version of the J-20. We now know about multiple variants, including the two-seat J-20s, which has been spotted in testing and is reportedly nearing operational service. A two-seat stealth jet is almost unheard of in modern air forces. Why add a second seat? Analysts believe the extra crew member could control drones, manage electronic warfare, or coordinate complex missions that a single pilot couldn't handle alone. That hints at the J-20 being part of something much bigger, a networked system of sensors, weapons, and unmanned platforms all working together. The jet's capabilities make it clear why experts say it's more than just a fighter. It boasts strong frontal stealth, meaning it's hard to detect from head-on. It carries long-range missiles like the PL-15 that can hit targets from far away, even beyond visual range. Its internal fuel capacity allows it to fly deep into contested airspace without relying on refueling, something that makes it perfect for operating far from Chinese shores, and it's being produced at a scale that has surprised many observers. Reports suggest China has already rolled out its 300th J-20, with production rates reaching up to 120 aircraft per year. That's a pace the U.S. and its allies are watching very closely, but numbers alone don't tell the whole story. The J-20 changes the strategic equation in Asia. Based at key locations on the Chinese mainland, it can threaten aircraft carriers, refueling tankers, early warning planes, and other high-value assets. By targeting these support systems, the J-20 could undermine the ability of U.S. and allied forces to operate effectively near China. This isn't just about winning dogfights, it's about controlling the skies by denying your opponent the tools they need to fight. China is also using the J-20 as a symbol of its military rise. Every new variant, every public display, every production milestone sends a message. China is catching up fast, and it intends to be a leader in advanced military technology. The jet is often seen in exercises over the South China Sea, the East China Sea, and near Taiwan, areas where tensions with the U.S. and its partners run high. Each flight reminds the world that China now fields a stealth fighter fleet in significant numbers. Of course, the J-20 isn't perfect. Some experts point to design features like its canards, forward wings that might make it easier to detect on radar from certain angles. Others note that China has struggled for years to develop its own high-performance engines, which are critical for top speed, maneuverability, and something called supercruise, flying at supersonic speeds without using extra fuel, hungry afterburners. There are also questions about pilot training and operational doctrine. Even the best jet needs skilled pilots, realistic exercises, and combat experience to reach its full potential. Still, the pace of progress is undeniable. The two-seat J-20s has been photographed with new camouflage patterns, suggesting it's close to front-line deployment. The number of operational squadrons is growing, and China's Air Force is increasingly confident in flying the J-20 near areas where U.S. and allied aircraft operate. Each new development pushes the regional arms race forward, forcing neighbors like Japan, South Korea, and Australia to invest in stealth jets, missile defenses, and long-range sensors of their own. Perhaps the most important thing to understand about the J-20 is how it fits into China's broader military strategy. Modern warfare isn't just about individual platforms, it's about networks, data, and integration. The J-20 is designed to work with satellites, drones, ground-based radars, and missile systems to create a full picture of the battlefield. It can share data, coordinate attacks, and even direct unmanned aircraft in combat. That makes it not just a fighter, but a command center in the sky, linking different parts of China's military together in real time. This shift has big implications for the United States and its allies. For decades, the U.S. has relied on air superiority as a foundation of its military power. Carrier strike groups, long-range bombers, and precision missiles all depend on controlling the skies. A jet like the J-20, especially in large numbers, threatens that control. It forces the U.S. to think differently about how it operates in contested areas like the Taiwan Strait or the South China Sea. In recent years, U.S. commanders have openly acknowledged the challenge. Some have said the J-20 appears designed specifically to hunt U targets like refueling aircraft and early warning planes. Take those out, and American jets lose their range and their ability to see threats coming. That kind of strategy doesn't just win battles, it could prevent them by making U.S. leaders think twice before sending forces into certain areas. For now, the U.S. still has advantages in stealth technology, pilot training, and combat experience. The F-22 and F-35 fleets are larger and more battle-tested, but the gap is closing, and the speed of China's progress with the J-20 shows that it isn't waiting around. With every new squadron and every new variant, China is moving closer to challenging U.S. dominance in the skies of the Indo-Pacific. So, when we say the J-20 is more than just a jet, we mean it. It's a signal of China's ambitions, a tool for reshaping military strategy, and a warning to any power that has long assumed control of the air was guaranteed. Whether it ever sees combat or not, the J-20 has already changed the way the world thinks about air power in the 21st century. That's all from Conflict Zone 24 News. If you found this analysis useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on global security, defense technology, and the stories that shape our world. Stay informed, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next report.